What's good, YouTube? What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? How everybody doing out there? I guess we had a wonderful trading week. I had a great one. Can't complain, can't lie. I guess you guys are preparing yourselves. I guess you all preparing yourselves on this weekend for the next trading week, like I am. This is your boy Harlem, and I'm back with another video. That's gonna be our market weekly review, our market weekly outlook for the coming week of April from the 24th up and until the 28th of April. Financial disclaimer, everything I say or do entirely based off my own experience, my own opinion. It might happen, it might not. Only thing we can manage to do is to just stay disciplined, stay consistent, stay patient, and stay committed and optimistic in all that we do. And now for the happen more with the action. So looking at the NAS, you can tell that NASDAQ has printed out our support, our key level, and our resistance, right? So obviously with those three things, with those three zones or three levels, the only thing that I can be looking for is to be bullish above support, bearish below it's to be bullish above support and be bearish below support. Be bullish above my key level, be bearish below my key level, be bullish above my resistance, be bearish below my resistance. This is what I always talk about, people. This is what I always talk about, right? So most of y'all viewers and most of y'all traders already know what I'm talking about. So obviously with what I see and what I have on my trade idea, it's that from the 4-hour, I'm looking to be bullish above my key level and be bearish below, because now price closed the week in front of our key level, right? We far from our support, we far from our resistance, we in our key level. So obviously with that being said, the only thing that I can be looking for is for price to tap and to drop, or for price to break and retest and to continue above, right? Or I'd be looking for that overall break of resistance, or that overall break of support, or that failed to break of support and that failed to break of resistance, and look for what overall directions. So people, that's my outlook on the NAS. I'm simply looking to be bullish above, bearish below, and that will be it. Not complicating my trading, not looking for much, not looking for less, just keeping it straight, simple, and legit. So, second pair, we're having gold. Yeah, so my second pair, we're having gold. So looking at gold, you can tell, people, that I did indicate on my outlook that I'm looking to be bullish above my resistance, and be bearish below my resistance. I did upload a video talking about 3-day direction on gold. Are we going to be bullish for the week or be bearish for the week? Fortunately, we bearish for the week, right? So now, looking at what's currently happening, you can tell the price is reacting on this zone right there, this previous zone, but we kind of like printed out a new zone. So looking at my trade idea, it's that simple. I'm looking to be bullish above resistance and be bearish below, right? This is my resistance, guys. That's the resistance that I'm talking about. People, don't get it confused, people. The very same resistance, intraday resistance, I'm still using it. This very same resistance, I'm looking to be bullish above or be bearish below, or I'm looking for price to come back to my what? To my support, break out to continue bearish, fail to break, and be what? And be bullish, right, people? So that's it on my outlook. I'm also not looking for much, and I'm not looking for less. You can even see that we have a what? We have a 35, we have a 40 pip and a 40 pip to the upside move. So price is in the middle of our support and our resistance. Stay 35 pip and a 35 pip to the downside, 35 pip to the upside. So just to keep my trading simple, I'm looking to be bullish above resistance and be bearish below it failed to break. If price comes back to my support, I'm looking to be bullish above my support and be bearish below my support. And that will be it, people. Not looking for much, not looking for less, no trend line, no price. People, that's going to be it. Looking at German 30, looking at the German 30, German. So German 30, I did say on my outlook, I'm simply looking for the daily to pull back on my resistance to continue to the upside. We did get there. I took a loss and I took a win. I will share how I took those two trades, and I will share how I trade on support and now I trade on resistance on Tuesday or on Wednesday, not sure. So on my outlook, it's that price printed out a higher high, right? Came back for a higher low, pushing to the upside with a high not higher than the previous high, anticipating of a potential double top. So with the double top that I have, the only thing I'm looking for from my trade idea is to be bullish above higher high, be bearish below. So if price breaks out and retest, obviously we're looking for a new higher high. But if price fails to break, we're obviously having a potential double top. We're having a potential double top and look to be bearish, and that will be it. On my hourly, it's that if price fails to break higher high, we'll be bearish at 4-hour double top. Like I say, from the 4-hour, if price breaks the higher high, we look for a new higher high. But if price fails to break with a high not previous than the previous higher high, then obviously that's a potential reversal. We look to be bearish, right? US 30. US 30. US 30 is tending to be one of my favorite pairs, people. No cap. No cap. So US 30, I did indicate, people. So on US 30, we did share. I did share this on US 30. I was like, with a potential falling wedge, with a potential rising wedge, and price failing to break resistance, that will anticipate that if with this wedge pattern that we're looking for, with the wedge pattern that we see, and the fail to break off resistance that we have, the only thing I'll be looking to do is to be bearish once price breaks those intraday support, once price breaks the intraday support zone, and once we break our overall rising wedge, then I'll look forward for those continuations or those reversals to the downside, right? So you can tell that price did break out and price is trading below that intraday support. So my trade idea is I'm looking to be bearish below intraday support, be bullish above. Like, because you can see that prices still below that intraday support, prices still below that intraday support. Long as price still continues below intraday support, then I'd look for that continuation momentum to the downside, right? But if we get it close above that intraday support, then we look for continuations to the upside, and that will be it, people. So that's my trade idea. I'm looking to be bearish below intraday support, be bullish above. Like you guys, like you people can even see that everything that I'm sharing, I'm enticingly basing it into what intraday or current market price movement, right? I do focus on the overall structure, but I mainly focus on what is currently happening on our price action, not overall, right? So long as price continues, long as price fails to trade above that intraday support, then I'm looking to be bearish, and that will be it, people. That will be it. Not looking for much, not looking for less. Next pair we're having is the USD CAD. So USD CAD, I did indicate that I'm looking to continue bullish. Long as price fails to break that support, that intraday support, then I'm looking to be bullish. So you can tell that price did have a break, did have a bear candle close, did have a bear candle open, and a bullish candle close above support, right? And we had the coming candle retesting above to anticipate or to give us signs that we are looking for a potential bullish uptrend, right? So now you can tell that this was my previous resistance, tending to be support, coming back to be resistance, and we're still holding as well intraday resistance. So looking at my trade, okay, so on my trade idea is I'm looking to be bullish above that intraday resistance and be bearish below. So if price don't break above the zone, then I'm looking for that fail to break and be bearish on that zone, and that will be it. Not looking for much, not looking for less, people. I'm just trying to show you that I don't want to complicate my trading, people, and I do have a bonus on USD CAD. So you can tell the price did print out that potential right shoulder, that potential left shoulder. So if price fails to break or trade above my resistance, then obviously with the move to the downside, we might print out that we might be looking for the potential right shoulder, anticipation of an inverse head and shoulders, looking to be bullish, right? So I repeat, if price don't trade above resistance, then I'm looking to be bearish below resistance, and that will be it, people. You follow me? So looking at those going up on the Tesla, but a nigga stock staying down on the markets. So Tesla, I can't say much. On Tesla, I won't say much because I did say that I'm looking to be bullish above and be bearish below. You can tell that this was a fundamentally pushed drop to the downside, which was led by what? By Tesla earnings, which came out, right? So you can see that they were looking for a potential what? For looking for a potential 0.846 with a what? A 0.48% anticipation of a drop. You follow me? So with our revenue, we reported a 23.329 billion and estimated a 23.596 billion with a what? With a fundamental, with the actual news release coming at what? 266.966 M with a 1.13% drop to the downside. Anticipation correcting, okay, showing us that Tesla did fail their first quarter revenue as earnings, right? So obviously, with that being said, now the only thing that I can be looking for in Tesla is to continue below my lower low, or long as price don't break on this very same previous zone which I laid out, then I still look to continue bearish on Tesla, and that will be it. Bitcoin, I can't say much on Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I won't say much. Bitcoin, I can't say much. Bitcoin, I won't say much. But you guys can simply see that Bitcoin, I did say that obviously price did have a close up of our intraday, our major resistance, right? So obviously with price closing above that major resistance, we look for a retest to continue what? To continue bullish. But you can tell how price impulsively pulled back or broke back into our intraday resistance. So obviously with price pulling back into our intraday resistance, I'm looking to be bearish, right? I didn't actually analyze it that much because there's nothing that I can share, or that there's no important value that I need to share at the moment. You follow me? So we move. Looking at what? Ethereum. Even on Ethereum, I won't say much because I did say that long as price continues above that intraday zone, then I'm looking to be bullish. So you can tell how bearish price is trading right now. So I don't have a trade idea. We move. Looking at Litecoin, because the nigga love staying lit. Litecoin, I also didn't analyze that much, right? But all I can say is because price is still trading below that major resistance, I'm looking to be bearish. That will be it. Looking at the last pair being oil. So oil, you guys remember that oil did have a gap. Oil had a gap open to the upside. And I did say that long as price continues above zone, then I'm looking to be bullish. But there's a thing that still triggers me, that price needs to do what? Price needs to retrace, or price needs to close the gap that we opened. We didn't actually close the gap, we kind of like retraced it. So obviously with price retracing that very same zone, right? My trade idea is I'm looking to be bullish above zone, be bearish below, right? Because you guys know that I have zones to the upside, zones to the downside. I'm bullish above, I'm bearish below. So long as price don't trade below this very same zone, then I'm still looking to be what? To be bullish. But if it happens that like price breaks out, if it happens that like price breaks to the downside, then obviously we follow what? We follow price, people. You follow me? That will be it. Also not looking for much and also not looking for less. Let me repeat this once again. Let me repeat this once again before we end this session, right? So oil had a gap open, right? I did say from oil opening this gap, we need to retrace it, or we need to do what? We need to continue to the downside to close this gap before we can continue to the upside. So looking at everything that I'm sharing, price did close above and kind of like held that zone, but unfortunately did what? Dropped to the downside. Because now we're also in a previous zone, my trade idea is I'm looking to be bullish above zone and be bearish below. Long as price don't trade below this very same zone, then I'm still looking to be what? I'm still looking to be bullish. This very same zone. Long as price don't trade above, then I'm still looking to be bullish. But if it happens that like price trades below the very same zone, then obviously break-in retest will be the only strategy we're going to use to trade oil. So people, that's my outlook. That's my outlook. Everything I share is based on my own experience and my own opinion. It can happen, it might not. The only thing we can afford to do is to just stay disciplined, stay consistent, stay patient, is to stay committed and to trust the process. This is your boy Harlem. That's all I got.